followers.
He wants by bullying us and terrorizing this house.
Nico has threatened to kill us.
So yeah, yeah, you have to. That's how you get good at the game.
So you're basically just sleeping, eating, playing video games.
Yeah,
I love Asmongold.
You're negotiating with your child to take a shower.
Well, I was kind of bargaining.
You're enabling the behavior.
You're enabling the behavior.
She gave birth to a champion. She should be grateful.
Do we?
Senior disrespect will not take this.
We gotta get an intro for our stream that matches Dr. Phil.
Like his energy or his general design choices?
The exact word art.
Oh yeah, I do love that. I do love that. With the shitty fonts just like stacked on top
Yeah.
of each other.
We pay someone on Fiverr to do it a key or a half step up.
Do you think that Dr. Phil has ever played a video game?
No.
Yeah, I got doubts.
Probably hentai stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's a big like VN, like a ugly bastard guy.
Look at what his graphics team prepared.
These look like stock photos that he's found on Google.
Yeah, this is graphics.
So he has time to play video games 17 hours a day. Video games.
He's making so much money.
Now, his mom even has to negotiate with him to take a shower.
Now, real quick, what games is this kid playing?
Dad and
EverQuest 2 for sure.
He's a big peggle head.
It can't be Final Fantasy. You can only like do like 2 hours if you're really grinding.
Yeah, everything's pretty well time gated in that.
Yeah, you just kind of chill.
Unless he's going real hard on the main story quest and just sucks at it.
That was what I did.
I mean, that's what you do sometimes.
It took me 7 tries on a couple of them.
Jesus, I'm so glad that at some point the option to lower the difficulty on the duty came out.
Oh yeah, I would walk in and die so that I could do it. Yeah,
it's just so much faster.
Dad blames the child. Take a look.
My 14-year-old son Nico is absolutely addicted to his video games.
Let me get the Sheikah 6'9". Let me get the Sheik. No.
The Sheikah 6'9".
For 17 hours a day.
You get her or them a camera.
Tell him that he's limited. He can only have
you start monetizing this.
Monetize everything. Monetize
your children. Monetize your pets.
Go to clean up that mess. What's going on?
Nico is the most spoiled child.
Nico.
This kid has to stream now. They have to take that and run with it.
Nico can get so angry, he will destroy everything in the house, anything in his path, anything that Nico can get his hands on.
He lost the Genshin roll. He lost the 50-50.
My computer?
You hit him on the chin one good time.
That's really all it takes, yeah.
He'll pull his hair. Stop it, Nico.
Oh, he's so wacky.
He's not on his devices. Nico, your mouth.
You just
take him off the internet.
Fucking one clean hit.
You know what you do? MAC address filtering. That's what you know how the Mac table
He'll
works.
bang his controller. If I don't give him what he wants, I'm gonna break
Or you give him, or lean into it, give him a fucking stream setup. This is insane.
Or you really want to do some damage, get really good at the game and beat his ass.
Yeah, you'll never have followers.
More now because he knows that I'm disabled.
That's what our followers do to us most streams.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, they try to extinguish that flame.
We haven't learned that lesson yet, man.
We need help.
I'll fucking beat the shit out of him
It's
eventually.
absolutely out of control.
I believe
I
it.
see it only
I feel like
getting worse.
Nico is really our prime viewer. This is who we're going after.
How did it get this way where we have a child running the house?
What do I do to stop it? I've taken
That's not the question I asked, now is it? Huh?
Dude, he is literally Caesar Malone for autistic people.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like the whole premise of the show.
And he has to whisper because they have, you know, They have
Well,
issues.
I found out where he got it from. His name is Evo.
That is true. He also
And he
looks
is-
like Boris Goloff.
He is the dictionary definition of gaunt. I've never seen a more gaunt man in my life.
He looks like an H.P. Lovecraft character.
To just being a
Yeah.
socialized human being. Take a look.
Take a look.
Take a look.
Damn, he just says clip shows.
Dude, get him a PC.
Just get $3.99 as was.
No, I shouldn't even have to bribe you to take a shower. I shouldn't have to pay you.
No, he's got a
But
good
if you
racket
take
going on
one,
if
I will
he's able to
gladly
do this. I don't blame him.
But you're taking your shower first. That way I know it gets done.
She's sitting in a wheelchair.
Stop
It will
banging.
get done.
Correct.
God.
Nico, don't.
Well, you can't stand in a
Very
wheelchair.
simple. Bang the phone again.
There's only really one thing to do, and that's it.
Take your shower.
Please. I can't.
He can't. He really can't. He can't take the shower.
Nico.
Then just gonna let me.
She's not understanding his disability of being a gamer.
No.
Saying that.
Whatever, Kathy.
There we go. Calling me by my name.
Damn, you pulled out the
But
first name.
disrespect me when you're gonna lose everything
Whatever.
for the day. You're not getting anything until
Whatever.
Whatever. It's my
That's the new
United States
catchphrase.
of whatever.
Think about
Whatever.
I
said whatever.
Until 4:30.
All right.
So in the end, I allowed him to get the small things that he wanted.
Okay.
And he's going to take a shower in 2 hours.
That's a dub. That's a W.
It's now
Oh.
3:45.
Oh.
Promised me at 2:30 you would take a shower.
I forgot.
Oh,
Well,
he forgot.
Mom,
can
I'm
get
in the
back
middle
on.
of something. I can't right now. Please.
This is what happens every time.
I forgot. I'm in the middle of something.
This is insane to
My
watch
thought
for me.
process on that.
Why? Why?
Wait a
What?
second. Do you really want
What
to
makes
spend
this
time
insane for you?
defending that?
Just fucking punch him in the jaw.
There is no explanation.
I mean,
I'd like
true,
to say
true,
it's
true.
entirely
Fucking hit
no
him.
explanation.
They don't grow out
You're
of getting
negotiating
hit.
with
That's- yeah.
Your child to take a shower.
Well, I was.
I mean, you know,
I would if yes.
Do you understand? You're enabling the
Hit
behavior.
him.
Absolutely.
Hit him one good time in the jaw.
What time do you get home? Every
well,
day?
I mean,
Around 6
And listen, he'll be so motivated to leave.
the mom's arms have to be ripped.
So
Every wheelchair user's like arms. I've
He's
seen
got
have
a
been-
glass ass jaw.
I mean, that is
this
yeah,
guy,
true.
this guy's terrifying.
More. I don't sleep.
What's about
I
Evo?
don't sleep. I'm an insomniac.
Yeah.
I
Well,
get.
do the math.
I don't-
said you
I
have
don't
to be under
sleep.
22.
I don't sleep.
I don't sleep. I can't sleep.
You argue with everything.
Ironically, I have restless leg
I've been
syndrome.
in the legal field for 38 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
And I
sorry,
can
I
win.
know.
So just don't bother.
I'm not trying.
Can
to
win.
Dr. Phil, I'm not. Please.
Yeah.
I can win and I get a lot of pussy.
Coming up, Evo says he's a big sucker when it comes to his son.
Okay.
And
He
buys
loves sucking
back
his son's
devices
dick.
that he's confiscated or
Hit him in
scratched.
the fucking jaw.
We'll talk about that when we come back.
That is the one thing it takes. And
Yeah.
this isn't just for children. This is good advice for anyone.
There's nothing more humbling than your father cleaning your jaw.
Oh, dude.
broken 2, 3.
Yeah, it'll clean you up.
Whoa!
Or 2 peas in a pod.
Wait, what?
And later, if we could unscrew the top of your head and look down inside while all that's going on, it would scare the hell out of you.
Yeah,
That's
you give
the
me.
problem.
I swear to you, give me 2 weeks with this kid, I'll be punch that creepy dude in the fucking jaw. It always works, dude.
Is on the couch.
I mean, there
covered
comes
up in
a
blanket,
very
and
natural
you're waiting.
timeline where, like, as a boy, you
You're the
have
one that said you hadn't been
like
diagnosed
the
officially.
calling to
Let's
fight
get
your
to the
dad.
point, okay?
Well, I mean, all of a sudden you can win
Yeah,
for the first time.
there comes a day where you get some like usurpation
That's
of
what they're complaining
confidence.
about. You mow the
Yeah,
yard,
you've been
you're
ducking,
filling up the
weaving,
mouth,
dodging,
and
getting
you
hit in
know
the
you can do
fucking.
it.
Where you're like, I can fucking win this one.
Nico has actually threatened to kill us.
This is one of my
Jesus.
butcher knives. And
That's
I
how you know he
fell
can't win a
into One
fight.
of his
Yeah.
rages, ran into the kitchen, grabbed this knife, and held it up to himself and threatened to kill himself.
Oh, well, that's
Thankfully,
different.
Evo was able to
Put him in a hotel for a week.
without causing any.
Send him to
Literally.
Evo.
Because of Nico's threat.
I want to see this kid at a local. I want to see what happens.
I have to keep.
I've seen this kid at a local.
So I put them all inside the lockbox.
This is absurd. Come on now.
This is what I do every time I need to cook something.
You're stashing
Lock it up,
dinnerware?
and then this comes in my room with me, so I can always keep an eye on it, and he can never get to them.
Okay, Kathy and her
Jesus
husband Evo say their
Christ.
14-year-old son Nico learned his behavior from what's going
This-
on inside their home.
That man is a
not from
murderer.
playing violent video
He's done
games
something,
17
clearly.
hours a day. Take a look. at
You
what
don't
they have
look
to
like that if you're innocent.
Get out right the now!
Nico's behavior is absolutely learned behavior.
Tell me more about the dad. Why are we avoiding the
Evo
dad's
has shown
topic?
him how to do this by the way
Because
he
he
acts.
just fucking one good.
Get off me.
Get off me.
No, it's not the pierced earrings. You hit him on the chin
Two
once.
peas in a pod.
I have
They're
slapped Nico
pods.
in the mouth, in the face for cursing at me.
Evo, show what a maniac you are.
I slapped him and accidentally hit the glass.
A slap.
No open hand. No open hand.
You hit him one time on the chin.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things, yeah, the whole, like,
that Nico uses,
act like a
Evo
man,
has
get
used
hit
on
like a
me.
man gimmick.
Dumbasses.
I mean, if you're 15 years old, you're getting hit in the chin. I'm sorry.
There's
I
I'm
mean,
not
yeah,
gonna spank. I'm not gonna spank a 15-year-old.
the prison experiment.
Actually, there's a line that
And it was
gets
done by
made where
Dr.
spanking is
Zimbardo.
done.
And
Spanking's
Yeah,
in
it's-
this study,
So
Puberty.
2008.
Zimbardo just took a group of students and just randomly said, okay, you guys are going to be guards,
We talking about
and you
Stanford?
guys are going to be prisoners.
Why are we talking
They
about
just went down
Stanford?
to the basement of the psychology.
Get the kid out
building
here and let
they said,
them
okay,
hit the
This
kid
is going to be the prison.
Yeah.
And
on
these
TV.
are going to be the cells. And you're gonna be
One
like a
good
prison.
hit.
And
Put
within
him in the
a matter
fucking,
of a half a day,
MTV did that show Bully
had to
Beatdown.
suspend
Do one of
the
those things.
because the guards became so brutal and so abusive.
They were all straight white dudes at an Ivy League university.
They were
Of course.
Yeah, they were
Of
they were
course.
monsters off rip.
It was the first time socially they've been in power.
50 years because it became so real so fast.
Whoa.
They were isolated, like on an
Yeah, we've
island
all
down
been in sociology class.
just like you guys are.
That is a
in your
demon.
home. So
That-
you know,
that
I look at
right
this
here.
and I
Yeah.
say, well, all right, let's see where
Boris.
this child's living.
Mr.
He's living
Evo.
in a prison experiment.
Aside from
You
the fact that he's
Have
like,
self-esteem.
Dude, you
He's
can
pissed
clean this
off.
up so quick.
Don't have any.
Son throws a punch.
You're
That
getting lower, you
like
can't fall off the
creepy
floor.
Half-Life 2 villain
I
throws
mean,
a
You're
punch.
just so down about
well, I think he
yourself,
throws a punch
then
and
you've got
like
two men
it goes
in your
through the
life
father's
that remind
body,
you of it
and
every
he's
day.
actually a ghost this whole time.
They tell you how
Yeah.
worthless you are. How
There's
how
something
Worthless.
supernatural about this
disrespectful they
man.
can be to you.
Whoa. I never tell her she's worthless.
I tell her she's garbage. Sure.
I say your mozzarella, your parmesan.
Now I never call her worthless. I tell our son to call her worthless.
Basically, what I do is I insinuate a lot of the time throughout the day. I kind of form fissures in her self-confidence.
At what point?
See, me and the boy, we're kind of like a Abbott and Costello type team, you know.
Speak to your parents. in a
It's
respectful
fun
way.
for the
There had
relatives.
to be some
We like
point
to
at which
pick her
you
up
said
and
it's
make a
okay to
dance on
scream
a lame
bombs
legs.
at my mother or father, or tell my father, I'm going to stab you tonight.
Who hasn't said that?
Dude, I can fix. If they gave me a Dr. Phil show, this is the dream, right?
I never say worthless.
We blow up overnight.
Okay,
I
sure.
speak before
I get to have this show,
That's what the order was.
but
You
then
were
I
saying, don't
halfway
believe
through,
that
I
Phyllis
just
is
fucking
worthless, but
deck
you do
someone.
talk like that bitch.
Like, just
when I get
through
mad,
the
I speak
chin.
and it just comes out.
You be
It could be.
Yes.
There's.
Okay.
You could solve so many problems
That is true.
Tell her
That
she's
is true.
worthless. You just tell
You'd
her
be
she's
with a
Dr.
fucking
You be
a punch
You're drawing a line of
in the
distinction.
chin.
Playing word games
you be
here.
Dr.
Come on.
Phil and just spell it F-I-L-L,
Like I
and
told you, I-
towards the end of the episode, you're like, what you need to do to get
Do
past
I
this
regret it afterwards?
is to fuck me
Absolutely.
here.
Do
Live
I?
Train.
on air.
Absolutely.
No. I go train.
It's kind of like if
And I
you
get
find
the
out
sponsors
driving over my
involved.
foot, the fact that you didn't mean it My foot feels the same.
It's time for the Red Bull
My foot.
penetration.
And if you do it again,
My
tomorrow,
foot feels. Dude, are you
my foot feels even worse. And if you do it again the next day and the next
just
day and the
one?
next day, then
Dude,
two
are
things
you
happen.
kidding?
Number my
One
foot's
good
getting really
one
bad.
on both of them. Dr.
And two,
Phil
I'm beginning
too.
to wonder if this is really.
Oh,
an
talk about
accident.
hitting Dr. Phil?
Take a look at how
I'm talking about
Nico
hitting this
reacts
guy
to
in the
being
fucking
taunted
chin.
by Nico.
I would have
Dr.
hit
Phil.
everyone on this show.
She's recording you. Dad, you better not hit me. She's recording you.
I don't care. Okay, keep running your mouth. Go ahead.
She's recording
What could be on this shirt that they had to blur?
Run it.
So many Ryan signs.
Get out. Abby.
Leave him alone. Get out of the room.
Stab you tonight.
Get out of the room.
Out of this house.
I see a lot of middle school blow-ups like that.
I want him out.
Get out
Shut
of
up,
the room.
Evo.
Yeah, I mean that's just a weird middle school. He needs his own room.
I want you dead by the time I get home.
Hey, Evo, show us what a maniac you are.
Wait, stop me. It's
Show what a maniac you are.
Yeah.
We're crazy.
Yeah, I used to say this shit.
Now these do seem like bits.
Yeah.
Here's what we caught on camera when we filmed it.
What do you do on camera?
Look at what is this? Like, oh,
My backpack! Give me my backpack!
throw it out the window. I'm on both sides, honestly.
Get off of me.
Yeah, I think the best thing for this kid to do is fucking leave.
Fucking hit. Yes. Clock him.
You know what? Both of you. I'm leaving.
Because this kid is not in an environment to succeed, and he's
You
only going to be in
can't-
an environment to
yeah.
see by himself.
You either
I can't
leave or you
imagine how
clock
this
him in the
kid-
jaw. You can't do both.
Fight
That
or
was his
flight.
mistake. He let both because you're not going to connect.
You know, if
It's
we
just
could
a
unscrew
loose
the top of
fist.
your head and look down
Yeah,
inside
no,
Coming
you
into
You
while
can't
all
half-ass
that's going
something
on,
like
it would
that.
Scare the hell out of us, wouldn't it?
No.
Oh yeah.
Because
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
one of
All
those
right.
people that
Oh, yeah.
looks
Oh, yeah.
past anger and rage, and behind it is
He
hurt,
definitely
fear, and
shouldn't be
frustration.
allowed to have sex with
What I'm
women.
seeing there is a lot of pain.
True.
Or men.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's
You
gonna
should look.
Because
He should be on the fleshlight blacklist. Oh, well, here's an equation for us, thankfully.
Anger is hurt, fear, and frustration.
Is this just the Jedi code?
And I think you're experiencing
Now,
all three.
I think we all need to practice a little
What
bit
are you
of
so angry
Jediism.
Can people
I
not?
was raised. I
This
saw
is
a lot of
this man is
violence
evil.
When I was young.
I can.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
Look-
he definitely
look
feels like a
Just-
vampire.
Look in the eyes.
Who crushed
There's
whose
nothing.
hand in vices?
Right. It's the same as Dr. Phil.
Somebody robbed from my father. My father
Clearly.
did it.
And how old
Oh.
were you?
Probably about Nico's age. 13, 14.
And I see him every time I look at him.
I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of violence. Stuff I should not have seen.
We had a
It's
Cinemax
interesting what people
subscription.
grow up with.
I got
And it
PTSD,
leaves
and that's
a mark,
also
does it not?
gay.
Yeah, I have GAY also.
Physically, emotionally, scarred.
Got PTSD,
Horribly.
GAY, HIV.
And seeing this, it's killing me.
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
Absolutely.
Wait,
And I
wait.
trust our family.
You think I know what I'm doing?
Speaking of family, we're going to meet.
I'm
said that,
Steve
right?
Martin
I'm
in
dealing
the
with
control
imposter
house and hear
syndrome.
what he has to say.
I'm hoping we can turn
Oprah.
this into a little bit about me. That just went nowhere with it. Just do you think I know what I'm doing?
You think I know what I'm doing? He got cut off, and then he looked to camera and goes,
Broke this controller by throwing it
I hope I
across the room
do.
'cause I was angry. When my dad gets angry, he tends to throw some of my stuff and hit me.
Whiz God.
He's got some.
Leave him alone. Get out of the room.
I know this kid is jerking off doors open
It
too.
hurts a lot and it bothers me.
You just need one good hit across the jaw from either party.
Yeah, this is a situation where someone has to hit. So they're in an impasse until that happens.
I
Yeah.
pass out probably in the beginning.
It goes nowhere.
So enraged.
Fucking swing a fist, get hurt.
I guess my body can't handle it anymore. And then
Evo.
they could range. I've been out 30 minutes for 45 minutes.
Are you okay?
I have no memory of what happens when I pass out. I don't even remember hitting the floor. My dad told me that when I was
Me
passed
too,
out on the
dude.
floor, Nico would say to her,
He's forgetting that part
"He's
where
on
he
the
was
floor
blackout
again
drunk.
without a care in the world."
Yeah.
Now, Kathy and her husband
This
Eva
is
are both perplexed.
This is
about
just
why
me if I was a
Nico is
shittier
passing out.
person.
Kathy says their teenage
Yeah, there's been
son,
no
Nico,
checks on Evo.
also doesn't
Yeah.
remember how
If I didn't black out and
severely
just
his
make little
rages are
quips and
afterwards.
like finger gun in the air, I could have
Yes, I feel
definitely
like I'm
been
addicted
either
to
of
video
these
games.
people.
On a typical day of my life, I wake up around 9 or 10. Start
Solid.
I eat
That's not
on
wrong.
my devices, talk to my friends. I stay in here playing games and
He
stuff
said
about 13 to
friends.
14 hours.
14
every day.
hours.
I don't really exercise. I don't hang out with friends outside or anything.
I mean, that I get. You know,
I mainly play video games.
Yeah, this is not-
this is not
My
unusual.
bedtime is like 11 o'clock at night. I don't want to go to school because it's just boring.
11 o'clock. You're doing
11 o'clock. Those are baby hours.
Then get the out.
Throw anything at my face.
My fits of rage. They just keep
My
like,
fits of
pushing me and
rage.
pushing me
Fits of
and
rage.
saying, "Get off me, go take a break, blah blah blah."
It's so good because you can spell it WHEE, and it's like a consumerist.
They keep
Fits of
bugging me,
wage.
blah, blah,
It's
blah.
a way.
I don't want it.
I need to know.
I'm a second away from throwing this.
I mean, I did this shit.
Yeah.
This isn't.
Phone right across the
I
room
just-
that
I
How
was
would
looking
interact
up-
with every one of my friends.
I existed in this room, and my parents were downstairs.
It's not
This dude just needs his own room.
I too have gone through my fits of
Run your
wage.
mouth. Go ahead. I don't
You'll
care.
get arrested.
Run your mouth.
because sometimes he explodes and hit me on the head.
Fucking
and stuff.
hit
When my
someone.
dad
What
gets
is
angry,
this?
He
Angry.
Hit that melee
some of my
button.
stuff and hit me.
Out.
One of you.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, this is just
Out of
like
the room.
Gay.
no one's coming in this situation. Someone needs to come.
He hits me on my face. Sometimes he breaks my glasses because he flexes them off my head.
No, see, that's like
This guy
That's weird.
All right.
you.
Get off.
No,
I did
you
get a
hit
job
him
when I'm
one
over.
time
I don't know
on the
what I would
fucking
do, to be
chin.
honest. I'm excited to meet Dr. Phil.
Either you
I would
abuse
try
them
to
or you
find-
don't. This weird middle
What
ground.
do you think makes you as angry
It's
as you
great.
get?
I
Alright, Dr.
honestly
Phil.
don't
Let him
know.
play Stardew
When you're
Valley.
screaming at her and yelling at moms and threatening to smash her in the face with your controller. How do you feel afterwards?
I feel really bad about it.
Feel really bad about.
This is
Who's the man? When was Celeste
Let's take a look at
released?
this.
Nico, you
2016 maybe.
Yeah, this is a young trans film without Celeste.
Yeah.
Making me even
What
more
this
mad for
is.
sake. Leave
Yeah, you show this kid
me
Guilty Gear
alone.
and he'll be happy within like 2 years.
100%. This is a trans film,
I'm already
Is it-
pissed off
but
about
I don't really care what you identify with. Just
Nico, what
fucking
is going on?
I don't
throw
wanna
one
talk
good one.
about it.
Yeah, this is a scenario where there's only one answer for either party.
Yeah, you fucking someone throw a
At what
punch.
point
Otherwise, you're just wasting
did you
time,
give
really.
yourself
It's making me
permission
uncomfortable.
to speak to your parents in a disrespectful way?
I don't even remember. It's
Well, there had to be some point at which
Yeah.
you said it's okay to scream.
What's
at my
keeping
mother,
Nico
father,
from being a pro
or tell my
gamer?
father, I'm
You
going
can
to stab
punch
you
as a
tonight."
woman. Just fucking drive through.
Yeah, you're in a wheelchair. You have everything on your side in this scenario. Now, I don't see the wheelchair around. Does that mean someone brought her to
They
the
lifted her in into the chair.
And Evo had to watch, and the guy who lifted her so strong.
And that has become too much.
I'm
for him
afraid
to
of her
do.
You
teenage
sent her
son.
away because he was asleep instead of waking him up.
That man's not on the set right now,
I get hit if I go near him and try to wake him up.
right?
Somebody,
Just
Evo?
cut-
You've written into me 5 times.
his fucking terrifying gaunt
When
ass
I read the letters, you
butler
said,
father.
I mean, yeah, maybe they got to be
"We are
separated.
desperate." But
100%.
then
But
when
they're
we
cutting
tell
him
I agree,
backstage
desperate.
like he's here.
Well,
So
yeah, no,
we're gonna
they
come
do
here.
that in talk shows all the time.
You missed your
That's
first
like a classic
Hashtag,
Jerry
hey,
Springer thing.
Wake him up.
hey, hashtag Dr. Phil, dog.
No, we missed our first
Hashtag
flight
DP.
because I was going through security, and they didn't have a
Dr.
female
DP.
My
officer.
mom on
Then
hashtag
they can't
DP.
walk through the metal detectors.
Well, I'll talk to our driver because our driver said you wanted to leave
Yeah.
half an hour later because you.
Yeah,
didn't
they're
wanna
just
wake
cutting
up.
to him. He was
No,
You're
mean,
afraid you're
I
going to
guess.
get hit, I guess. And then I got a text message
Dude.
shown to me
From
from
a
Number
side
one,
bitch.
this is
The
a
tarmac.
trans woman who has
So
no
you've been
idea
sitting
that's a
there.
thing.
Right,
and it's
yeah.
4:30.
For
and
one.
It goes another
The other
half
thing,
hour.
you can still fucking
That
just
you're
fucking
just not coming.
start swinging.
really
Yeah,
was
I mean, this is a
tired, we were
family disagreement.
frustrated.
Sometimes family
When I
disagreements are
found that, I was
solved.
like, turn them around. Hell, send
With
them home.
fists.
They don't
With
wanna be
fists,
here. They
that's
don't
just
wanna
how
be
it
here. I'll run
goes.
the airlines.
No, I know that, but
But
You,
what?
we got up
you
at
have
3:30
a
that morning.
any kind of
We
scenario where
didn't
there's
we
two
didn't get the first
forces
flight
who
because
will
what I
not give up
explained.
each other.
And we sat
You know,
around for 4 hours on standby.
That's
When
what
we
has
got
to happen.
Standby, they said, sorry, there are no seats. You gotta
Fucking
wait another
hit him
4
on the
hours.
kidneys, hit
There
him on
were
the
no seats.
midsection.
Goku and
Duck and
Vegeta
weave.
have to fight.
Yes, I couldn't
Correct.
leave Nico alone.
That's
And
how
they
it
and
goes.
Sit alone.
and
You see his behavior?
and Peanuts
He was
gang,
outside
they
the
love
gate.
each
You
other,
right on
don't
by
they?
myself.
They love each other
I told
so
them I could,
much.
but they didn't believe me.
I
Like
know he
like
couldn't.
family.
Overprotective with him because God forbid he starts up on a plane and then you get one of the marshals that are on that plane and arresting him. The both of us are going because I'm going to stand up for my son.
No, you're not,
You don't touch my
bud.
son.
No, you're not.
It's
This is how I
clearly
live.
your daughter.
Yeah,
you
go ahead and
choose to
start
behave,
fixing
you
that
choose
right
the
now.
consequences.
Yeah, this is
Just say child.
Coming in,
yeah,
Kathy
that's
says Nico
yeah, that's like a
has
Sandra
over
Bullock cut.
$4,000
He's trying to
on their
work
credit
or
card for gaming tokens and face zero consequences. I'm wondering
Punched
why.
them in
He's
the
waiting
face.
for a line? What's happening? Let's go commercial break.
Whoa, they were seated next to each other.
I guess so.
There's a checkout time of 18. How are you going to get by when you're out there and you don't have any skill set? You don't
He's a
have high
gamer. He
school
has plenty of
diploma.
skills.
Fight with this in my head every day, worrying about him later on in life. It kills me.
Oh my god. Shut up. Put up a boxing ring, Dr. Phil.
It's that's a trans
That's really
woman.
angry
Look,
at me. Instead
They should get
of him
Dr. Phil
calling
one of
me
these like
mom,
celebrity
he'll say,
boxing
All right,
gimmicks.
Kathy, enough, Kathy.
I would beat the ever loving fuck out of him.
Because he's trying to
I wouldn't
exert
stop.
his power over me, like calling me by my first name. What's going on?
It's so funny for the interview to have him
To think that
or
he's gonna
her
get what he wants.
in the
Post
I
up in
believe
front of
that
him?
way. I think
Yeah.
it's very disrespectful.
God, Kathy.
It's way to go, Kathy.
What would have to happen for there to be peace in your house?
My
from your
mooching mom has
standpoint?
5 months to get
dude,
alive.
it's weird the scary dad
Probably
is
just
next to
letting me
you.
play my video games whenever I want.
Yeah, he's definitely like poking him or something.
So you wouldn't be expected to do any
Oh,
chores. You wouldn't be
hey.
expected to go to school and get an education. You just want to be rolled up in a blanket playing a video game.
I'm not
Correct.
just playing, but I would do school and stuff.
Well, you're not doing that.
Okay, he's only moving the
You're not
camera.
doing
He's not doing anything.
Not often, but
So why would you start doing it all of a sudden?
I don't know.
So at this point,
I have a family member
you're not going to school.
1000%. I would throw
So
a
you're
dress on this
basically
kid.
Almost
playing
exactly
video
like this
games,
kid.
Sleeping,
No,
eating,
no,
playing
like-
video
like now that I
games,
think
sleeping,
about it.
eating, playing video games. Okay.
Yeah, I got a
so
bunch of speeches like
I'm
this.
from Texas, and there's
Now
a
I'm from.
checkout time.
You know what they say there?
You know,
You'd
when
be
you turn
executed
18, you just check out. You
Now
know,
I'm a talk show host,
how
but I
do you
am
get
from
by when
Texas.
you're
So I also have
out
dealt
there
with a
and you don't have any
disability.
skill set.
I don't know.
You don't have a high school diploma. You don't have any.
You have no bitches,
particular
from what I'm seeing
skills.
here.
How are you gonna
Throw
pay
some
your
Carsons in
bills?
the chat. It did not stop
You think you
him.
might want to think about that.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil, I fight with this in my head every day, worrying about him. later
He
on in
needs a
life.
swift one.
It kills me.
They both. Yeah, I mean they
Right
really
now, the way
both
he's
do.
going, he's not gonna be able to do it.
They that and like the
'Cause you'll have a
mom needs to
parental
like
duty.
watch some of those like motivational videos you would put on
You have a
before our
parental
league
duty,
games.
And your parental duty is very clear.
She needs
It's to
something.
prepare a child for the next level of life and to live independently.
This
That's
is
what
a-
parents' job is.
This is a Phil fact.
Ideally.
It's a Phil fact right there.
Duty of the day.
The next level of life is to live independently, which means they've got to make enough money to pay rent and utilities and food and all. And you're not doing that, then you're failing your duty as parent.
I know that.
And it doesn't
Duh.
mean you have to like it. It just means that
One quick one on her jaw.
you've got a terrible momentum going on here.
Because I'm pretty sure this is a trans woman who doesn't realize it.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm gonna let
I mean, come on.
sort of break his heart, but we're going to let him go back where he was. Coming up, Kathy
Come
says
on.
I wonder if they
she's
have him a little
a great
gaming
parent
station back
because her
there.
older son is a model child. We're going to hear from him next.
Well,
see
we're
what
trying
he
to
thinks
continue
is
the
going
show,
on,
but Nico won't come
with
out.
Nico as well. We'll be right back.
He says he's in the middle of a 20 bomb, so we suggest people leave the building.
This is Nico's container of medicines that he's currently taking. He's got hydroxyzine, clonidine,
Fuck no. Cut it.
Latuda,
Cut
Yeah,
it.
this is the problem.
trazodone.
He's on a
He takes
fucking
melatonin
cocktail.
as well to help him sleep at night,
Think-
which doesn't work. And we have yet to find one or any
Stop
combination that actually works.
What was that?
Well, Evo says his son Nico is treated like a guinea pig
You-
by doctors. Kathy says she hasn't
I would
been
cut
happy
out
with any of the treatment her
all
son
of
has
that
received
immediately.
locally.
Yeah, no,
At this
that's
point,
clearly doing
Based
harm.
on where he is,
Yeah,
What
I
if the
would.
dad's on the
that
same
you've done,
medicines?
No combination of things that y'all have done
What's the problem?
have worked, right?
You guys.
Because
The
he
dad is
was
on
how he
medicine
was
to
this
make him
time
not
last
kill
year, right?
people.
Oh, yeah.
And he's getting
And
bigger.
it's not
He's getting
working.
stronger.
Look, he is
I'm getting
literally
older,
the
I'm
Grim
getting weaker,
Reaper.
frailer.
He's such a frightening looking
I
man.
just, I can't tussle with this boy anymore.
Like
Kathy's
he
oldest
looks
son,
like
Tyler, says
You
Fucking
can't
worse.
tussle with this boy anymore?
to the dysfunction
Who
in this
are you,
home.
bud?
He's joining us now via
Duck
podcast.
and
So,
weave.
Tyler, thank
Put
you
out
for
your-
joining us.
who is this?
I think
You've been
this
listening
is.
to everything we've been talking about, right?
Yep.
I think he was in
So,
a hardcore band for
I've
3
said
years.
that I feel like they need
This
to
guy
kind of
tried
hit
to
the
suck my
reset
dick
button
at
on
Gabby's.
everything.
Yeah.
Forget what they think they know. Forget what they think is.
I got his
conversation,
contact info.
Nothing
and
on the
Contact
wall.
info.
Consider a whole new set of circumstances here. But I'm curious what you think. and
I'm
not asking you to be a
curious.
professional here. I'm just asking you, based on your experience and having been around, what you think is going on here.
I think that there's just a lack of respect throughout the house entirely. Nobody really seems to have any sort of respect for each other.
So
You recorded
is
this
just
right before going to an
dysfunction.
open
Now,
mic.
why do they go to a
Wall,
poly person for
7
this?
days a week, and this
Insight.
child's just in a quagmire of dysfunction. True?
He's part of the
Sure.
poly community. It
How
said
do you get along
Polycom
with
on it.
Nico?
We don't have the greatest relationship. Whenever I come to
Polycom.
visit, we talk.
Yeah,
a bit.
exactly.
I don't really
Oh,
talk to
he'll
him
fuck
too
whoever,
often,
I
Oh, yeah,
like,
that
on the
sounds
phone or
Is this a
anything,
brother? What is this?
But I try to reach out to him when I can.
Or like a gamer
If
friend?
this continues the way it is, with
He has fucked
Evo's rage and anger,
the gamer
and Nico's
woman.
disrespect for both of them,
He's gone
and
from E-boy to E-man.
really being beat down in the way that she is. Where do you think this is headed?
Well,
I think that Nico's gonna wind up having to be in some sort of home. I don't think that they'll be able to keep.
It's such an
taking care of him
odd-shaped
the way
like
that
face.
things are going.
Vale.
Yeah.
I
I'm one of
Oh,
those
yeah,
that
yeah,
believes
yeah,
when you
yeah,
get
you're
into
right,
fucking
you're
nailed
right.
it. Yeah, 100%.
This
They're just not
dysfunctional
talking
from
about
this
it.
many
Yeah,
angles.
yeah, it's
It
not
was
being
like
addressed
10 years-
whatsoever.
What I call
10 years
shake it
ago.
up to break it up. And that means you can't
Shake
just
it up
go
to
in
break
and
it
kind of
up.
cherry pick. You pull him out, he's the squeaky wheel. But we can take him out and do A, B, C, and D, and then put him right
Maybe
back in the
LGBT.
situation. It won't be 72 hours before all the triggers that were there start getting pulled again. And you're
Him
right
being
back
a
in the same
woman.
situation
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
are now.
His
But I
weird,
do have a
gaunt
plan.
stepfather
And the
clearly
plan
locking
is
away some
multi-sided.
shit.
And
Yeah, no, the stepfather is his
And
own
I think you are
episode.
going to be
Look
shocked
at him, dude.
at what I
He's-
think
That's
is
how my
happening here.
that's how my
We'll be right
cheeks
back.
feel when I grind.
I mean, he looks like Lurch.
This home is
Like
so
1,000%
dysfunctional
like Lurch.
at this point that this problem is over y'all's pay grade. I don't think all the best intentions in the world I don't think either one of you.
They took
or the two
them
of you
out
collectively
at some
can
point.
solve this
Yeah,
problem on your own.
backstage.
I've asked a very good friend of mine.
I guess
that
they're
have
sending
great
them to like
respect
a
for to be here in the audience today, and that's
boot
Shane
camp
Gallagher.
gimmick.
Shane is the executive director of Wingate Wilderness Therapy.
Okay, they're
Shane,
gonna put them
you
in the
guys can help
woods.
him,
That's
true?
what they're gonna do.
Oh, absolutely.
This shit doesn't
You
work.
could say that Nico
I can
needs
tell you
a
firsthand.
device detox. So he will absolutely be detoxed, not just from, he won't have access to electronics, but the mind patterns are going to be changed because he's going to be in a natural environment. So circadian
The
rhythms, all
mind
of these things
patterns.
that a growing boy actually needs.
Yeah, being
he's just
completely
gonna get in a very
removed
natural
from
way.
the thing that you're dependent on, then thrust back into where you're surrounded by it.
If you've got questions,
Not great.
Yeah.
you can ask them.
Well, but
My
you
plan
have
is
this thing on your phone, and you can hang out with
he
other
goes
people
there
who
from
are
here
insane,
today.
who desperately want to use
I
the
don't
thing
have a bit
again.
of problem telling him this.
It's called
Right.
community.
He needs to hear you two, shoulder to shoulder.
It's what brings people
make a
together.
responsible
You haven't
political
lived until your
decision
sponsor
and
has
tell him,
called
"We've
you
made a decision
drunk
as your
at 2
parents,
a.m.
Oh my
and this
god.
is where you're
You're
going.
like, oh, what?
That's the first thing that needs to happen. Second thing that needs to happen, I
Yeah.
highly recommend
Yeah.
that
You are just
when you
like
fly
me.
into Dallas, Texas, and go to the P&P Center. I've talked to
P&P?
Dr. Frank Lawless,
Pussy and penis center?
and we need to do a
Dude.
serious neurological workup on you
The
and
Pussy
find
and
out
Penis Center?
why you're having these episodes. It's
We're
not
gonna send you to
normal
get as much
for
dick
you
and
to
pussy
just
as you
be
want.
losing consciousness. We need to get a baseline and find out what's going on with you. And this is the premier diagnostic center in the country, in my opinion.
Mom, we're gonna get you some legs.
With you, I highly recommend
You're gonna come back on the jet with me.
Yeah, I prescribe you to dinner
go
with
to a
me.
trauma-based center.
We're gonna figure out your
called
resistance, your
On-Site
forehead's
outside of
resistance
Tennessee.
to a belt buckle.
Now,
On-Site
I
is
need
what-
to, I need
when
to
I
know what's
we're
inside of
in
you.
intensive workshops and treatment specializing in those that have been through emotional trauma. I think it'll be the greatest gift you ever give yourself. In
It's
your
not.
entire
It
life.
doesn't work.
Correct.
And
It,
because if we do
Heyo, who's Chi?
with
Is
Nico
she?
and
How
we
old is
don't
this?
What's her
do
problem?
what we need to do with the two of you, there's no
Does she
point in
have
doing anything with
borderline
it. We have to
personality
change
disorder?
This family across the board.
Does she have
So I'm
beautiful
bringing
princess
K
disease?
resources on all three fronts to realize
All of my ex-girlfriends have.
I have
Why
one
stop
concern
now?
Financially,
It's been
Diva.
working so far.
if I'm there, I'm the only one who works. I support the house.
But if I were you, I would live in a box under a bridge before I would go back to what I was doing.
One good one
That's all it
on the
takes.
chin.
That's all it takes.
I know. We have to do this. We have no choice.
Okay?
This
We
seems
have
like a
plan?
conversation to not have on TV.
No, this is our goal. 2023, this is just our stream. Fuck Dragon Ball Fighters. Fuck Guilty Gear.
Special thanks to Miles Adcock,
The real fighting game is the fight
and
inside of
On-Site
you.
for offering their help, and special thanks to Dr. Frank Lawless and the P&P Center. For more information about today's
Pussy
show,
penis
log
center.
on to drphil.com.
Yeah,
One
your
of my Facebook
self-conscious
followers
has
had
a
very relevant
DP.
question
It's
today.
kind of broken.
Tammy asked if an 8-year-old
Now,
should
you're
have
in
a cell
neutral
phone.
right now.
You can see from today's show, adding devices to young lives is not always the best idea. But there's a point at which you have to balance out safety versus them getting over-involved. At some point, it gives you the ability for them to reach out to you at any time and for you to reach
But
them at
then
any time.
they can pull up the Dr.
8,
Phil app, which is free on the
too
App
early.
Store.
Stay social. Keep
Telling
asking
you,
me
it's
questions on
just, I could
Facebook,
do this whole
Instagram,
show and be
Twitter.
like, one good one on the chin.
Now, we brought in Jade Green, expert.
Strongest
What do you have to
chin, strongest chin we've ever seen.
He's dropped 100 children. What do you say about it?
They were weak. Oh, he grabs his wife.
And gets the fuck out. Come on, bitch.
They're yelling.
Damn, that 42 minutes flew by. Okay. Oh no, Eva! And he
We've
died.
been doing this for 2 years. When he gets either enraged or stressed, he goes unconscious. Can you hear me, Eva? You talk?
The gay thoughts.
Yeah, he's having gay overload. He's
Dr.
remembering
Phil
the
has given us
bodies.
an amazing gift we could never hope to achieve. You're going to be going to this facility where you're going to have amazing time. You just don't know it yet.
It's just a,
You're going to be out
it's
in
just a fucking
nature.
trans
Wait,
bitch.
from going away?
Give her some titties. Give her some titties and like a big overshirt. She'll be
Yeah,
fine.
give them some time and some access to some information.
Yeah.
That's all they really need. They'll find what they need.
Oh! Oh, they kissed on the mouth.
Are we going
Gross.
now?
Don't like that.
I love you, buddy. Don't ever forget that.
Buddy.
Bud.
Bye, buddy.
Okay. All right.
Fucking bitch ass move. That's a trans woman.